January 3, 2026, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. In the still of a dry Sahel night, rumors rippled through the capital. An attempt to overthrow the government had been thwarted. What followed was not silence, but the roar of a nation rising to defend its leader. Thousands have flooded the streets here in Ouagadougou, masses calling out in support of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They tell me they're here not in fear, but in determination. Burkina Faso's political landscape has been shaped by turmoil and resilience. In 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traoré rose to prominence via a coup that ousted then-leader Paul-Henri Damiba. Since then, Traoré has led a military-led transitional government, shifting the country's security and diplomatic stances, most notably ending military ties with France and aligning with new regional partners. But with influence comes opposition, within and outside national borders. In the early hours of January 3, 2026, Burkina Faso's authorities announced they had foiled what they described as a coordinated attempt to topple President Traoré. According to official briefing, the plot was allegedly orchestrated from neighboring Togo and involved elements associated with former figures of the state. Security forces immediately sealed key sites in the capital. Barricades went up around the Babassi military camp. Arrests were reported, but details remained tightly held by government spokespeople. What could have been a moment of fear became a moment of solidarity. By nightfall, citizens poured into the streets, chanting, singing, waving flags. Many declared their unwavering loyalty to Traoré, rejecting what they described as attempts by outside forces to destabilize Burkina Faso's sovereignty. We are here to say, we stand with our president. This country is ours. We will not let anyone take it from us. In Place de la Révolution, the heart of Ouagadougou, demonstrators held signs declaring "Long live Captain Traoré" and "No to external interference." Some hoisted both the Burkina Faso flag and the flag of Russia, a symbolic gesture of the nation's pivot away from former colonial influence. This outpouring wasn't spontaneous. In recent years, Traoré has cultivated a narrative of sovereignty and resistance against what many see as neo-colonial influence. Large segments of the population credit him with defending national interests, especially after foreign military ties were severed and new strategic alliances were formed. During previous rallies, like those in April and May 2025, thousands marched to support Traoré after another alleged coup attempt, condemning perceived Western criticism and backing the junta's agenda. Across West Africa, solidarity protests emerged, from Ghana to Liberia, under a unified call to protect Burkina Faso's sovereignty and resist foreign interference. And even civil movements outside the region, such as the Yoruba nation, publicly hailed Traoré as a symbol of African resistance and self-determination. Protesters, we don't want the chaos of the past, we want our destiny in our hands. Traoré is our choice. They talk about coups, but we see progress. Our gold, our land, our future is for us. Let the world know Burkina Faso won't bow. The intensity of popular support speaks to a deeper narrative, one of resilience, identity, and defiance. In a region where political upheaval has been frequent, the rallies reveal a populace eager to define its own future. Observers note that public demonstrations of support for a military leader are unusual in contexts often dominated by demands for civilian governance. Yet here, the sentiment was unmistakable. Whether driven by nationalism, fear of instability, loyalty to leadership, or opposition to perceived external meddling, the streets of Ouagadougou were united in one message: no retreat, no surrender. In response, President Traoré took to the airwaves, thanking the nation, and even the global community, for its solidarity. In previous months, he has publicly appreciated the support shown at earlier rallies that hailed Burkina Faso's path toward sovereignty and justice. "What we have seen is not mere protest," he said. "It is the voice of a people who refuse to be silenced. We walk together toward dignity, freedom, and justice." In Ouagadougou tonight, fires burn brighter than a week ago, not of destruction, but of resolve. A nation has spoken. Whether history will see this as a defining moment of unity or a turning point of deeper divides remains to be written. Yet one thing is clear: Burkina Faso's people are deeply engaged in the future of their country, and they will not be silent. From this square to every corner of the city, the message echoes: Traoré stands. Burkina stands.